What's up, y'all?
We're back in here
with another album review.
Review.
And today we got Obsession. This is the EXO Obsession unboxing. This is the album booklet. And let me go ahead and tell you, after
we spent probably
45 minutes to an hour just
trying to come up with our lists. So we have our list now.
I don't think you see it.
I didn't see none of it.
I don't think you see it.
We made sure on this one, because we already done the Bacon City Lights. If you ain't seen it first, go check it out.
Yes,
but we decided to make our list separate this time instead of discussing it with each other, to see how much different it would be instead of discussing the songs together before the review.
And I'll go ahead and tell y'all, I am stressed.
Because he feels like his ranking of the songs is going to be bad, and it told him not to worry about it, because all the EXO fans love all the songs equally. Even if you rank them different, put your ranking down below. Don't roast or be disrespectful in the comments, though, which we know that y'all probably won't be, period. But give your own ranking in there below. We ain't going to tell you you're wrong. You know, if you love that song more than another one, that's your opinion.
Now, so I'll go ahead and say before we start this song, for me, there was 10 tracks on it. We put 2 together on our rankings.
We put the Obsession songs as one on the ranking, because there's 2 versions on the album, and we love the versions equally, so we decided to put them as one song in the ranking list.
But besides that, there's only one song on the album that is a little iffy for me, because it's not my preference at all. It's totally different style, and I'm sure y'all know what that one is. But we're gonna go ahead and talk about every single song one by one, and then give y'all our ranking on it.
Let's get right into this and talk a little bit about Obsession. The beginning of the album, the album track, the title track.
Music video.
Fire.
Now, music video compared in this ranking really doesn't have anything to do with the ranking of the song.
But the song holds up without the video.
Yes, it does, definitely.
And when you can have a song that's memorable without a video, that has to be, you know, it's a banger. And just like with the City Lights, it's a good song to suck you into the album, and it's going to give you all the vibes of the whole album just about. With the exception of some of the slower songs, which we'll get into later.
Yes.
But
so overall, amazing start to the album.
Yes.
Next we got Trouble.
Trouble's pretty good.
Now Trouble,
this is one of those songs that we had a lot of trouble ranking, because there's literally like 3 or 4 songs that on both of our lists that probably could interchange at any time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because they're all good songs, but based on how we felt about all of them, that's why we ranked them a little bit higher than others. But Trouble is another good track. I really enjoyed Trouble. It's got a good groove to it, good vibe. I like it.
It's got a good groove to it.
Yeah.
Got the song on the album too.
Yeah.
Now, Trouble for me was also a very good song. Like you said, very interchangeable on the list, on the ranking.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Trouble I actually probably liked more than him, but we'll get to
There's so many good songs though.
It's gonna be hard to rank them,
because you have different styles on this album.
Yeah.
And,
every song was almost different.
Yeah.
So next we got
Jekyll. I mean, there's no song on the album that we don't like particularly, but like Jekyll, I felt was probably one of the weaker moments on the album.
It was a totally different style.
Because when you go back and listen to it, it doesn't comprehend the rest of the album that much.
Initial listen, it was only the 3rd song we got into on the album. But hearing the rest of the album,
yeah, exactly. The
rest of the album, it shows their abilities a lot better than Jekyll does. And I understand Jekyll with the concept of the album being EXO versus XXO.
Yeah.
Where it's like their darker side. It's like that song. But I felt like there were more songs on the album that were more good side.
Oh, there is.
Than bad side, definitely. But because only 2 songs really that were on the bad side were Jekyll and Obsession.
And maybe Butterfly Effect.
Maybe Butterfly Effect.
Because it's got a weird sound to it. But Jekyll is still a pretty good song.
Yes.
So next we got Groove, and I really enjoy Groove. I think it's a fun track.
Make you groove, babe.
Such a hot boy to do. I don't know what he says up there.
What?
But yeah, like Groove is a fun song. I really enjoy Groove. It's a good one. Yes.
All right, next we got Ya Ya Ya. Now this one right here was probably one of the most catchy songs on the album because of the way they repeated Ya 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 so much into the chorus. And this one right here, it was a catchy song, but some of the songs are more vocal. They're just more vocal than this one is. And
so when we do our ranking, don't be too hard on us, because when we did our ranking, we like almost every single song a lot.
I do like this one. If you go back to the reaction video, I was singing.
Yeah, I like this song a lot. But stacked up to some of our others, I don't think it is as good.
No.
It's catchy.
It is one of the most catchy songs on the album.
Very catchy.
But
so,
as in,
but it doesn't stack up to like my top 3.
No.
But still a good song.
That's a picture right there.
Yes, I know.
Of Sehun sitting on some stairs, and Chanyeol and a window of an abandoned building.
Baby, You Are. And this is another really good one.
This is a good one.
Oh man, this is a good one. This one shows off vocal ability. It's more acoustic based.
This one was very good also. It's kind of hard to talk about these because they're all, when you say, you repeat it all the time that the vocals are there, but the vocals in this one are like they're there. Like they are almost perfect in this one. And there's another song that's like
there's only one other song on the album that I think the vocals ability is better on than this one, and it'll be coming up soon. So really good song.
Yes. And
Nonstop. This is your straight up. This is your party jam. This one's just like in the club. You got one drink in a hand, got your lady in the other. You know.
Now this one was also a very catchy song. It had the catchy chorus to it, and I think this one, I don't even remember. Yeah, so this one right here was a little bit controversial, maybe.
I really enjoyed this song a lot. Even, look, the list on this is going to be kind of hard because we like almost every single song. So don't butcher us over the list because we enjoy all these songs. But we both have a different preference on what we like more than other songs. So that doesn't mean your list is wrong. So don't worry about that.
So Nonstop, once again, very good song.
Like if you vibe to it more, that's fine.
We're gonna see how we rank it.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna see. Next we got Day After Day.
Day After Day.
I'll go ahead and tell you the vocal ability on this one was top notch for me.
This is the one that I was like, it tops Baby You Are with vocal ability.
Yeah, the vocal ability. I think everyone in this song right here was almost perfect vocals.
But this is the only one that touches as far as the vocal ability on besides Baby You Are. Because most of the other songs are like fun, catchy, you know, upbeat songs, some rapping. But as far as like vocal talent, Day After Day is where it's at for me. So, we really love Day After Day.
Next. Got Butterfly
Effect. Man.
This song right here was, they started with Obsession, very good song. They ended it with Butterfly Effect.
Well, they ended it with
Obsession.
actually
ended with the Chinese version, but the last song, that last actual song was Butterfly Effect.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
This one right here, very good song, very catchy, all around. It's very, very good. This one's Weekend vibes to the max. Right? This one's the one?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. This one, Nonstop, had that vibe to it. Groove had that vibe to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And remember how I was telling you before how they input Obsession, the Chinese version, at the end of the album, and how the end of the lyrics kind of make you start the album back over and listen to the first song. So, to close out Obsession on that part, now it's time for us to rank And we put both Obsessions as one song on the list.
Yes.
So we're going to give you our rankings. We don't know each other's list. And then we're going to give the album a 1 out of 10 ranking as well. So.
Yeah. So stick around for that.
All right.
So I'll go ahead and tell you. I'll go first.
You go ahead with your number 9.
My number 9 was Jekyll.
Okay.
It's a different style for me.
You going to flip that wrist over?
No, because I know it. I don't want you seeing it. Jekyll was the number 9 for me. It was a different style for me. It was more aggressive style with the chanting in it. And that's what kind of like made me want to put it at the bottom, because I'm not that type of person when I come to listening to music. I like the rap. I like the R&B type music. That's my type of music. So Jekyll for me was kind of down at the bottom. So what's your number 9?
My number 9 is Jekyll too. A little bit different on the reason why. I think the reason why I have Jekyll farther down than the rest is because I don't think it fits and flows well with the rest of the songs on the album.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think that it's like a misplaced song.
It's totally different.
Yeah, just like when we done City Lights EP and we talked about
Stay Up.
Stay Up.
Oh, Psycho. You're talking about
Well,
Psycho?
we talked about Psycho being totally different, but it was fine.
Yeah.
It was a bonus track. So, but like there's a song in the City Lights EP that's just like, I think it was Stay Up. It doesn't stack up to the rest of the album at all. But not to say it's a bad song, because this album is still amazing. So, Jekyll's number 9 for me.
Alright, my number 8 is going to be Nonstop. Actually, it's going to be Nonstop. I'll put this one lower because
You like the song more than I do.
I did like it, but re-listening to the songs, I put it at the bottom because, for one, like you said, like 4 through 8 is interchangeable.
Oh yeah, that's how my list, like, I'd say like 5 through 7 is like my most interchangeable. My top 4 are solid and my bottom 2 are kind of solid, so.
Nonstop for me was a good song. It was catchy. The chorus is catchy, very catchy. But when it comes to comparing to the other songs,
Yeah, it doesn't.
there's other songs that are better
Okay,
now.
I can see that. I'm not gonna argue that. So, all right. So this was where I had trouble because I've changed them out once or twice already on my 7
Oh
and
yeah,
8.
you changed this one. I forgot.
So at the moment, our 8 will not be the same. It won't be the same either way. So, and I'm wondering if I want to take it back or leave it how I had it.
You better hurry up. You better make your decision.
No, I'm gonna. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna leave it the way I have it this time, with Ya 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 being number 8 for me. The reason why it's not that it's a bad song or anything. It's more of the same thing like he kind of said about the Nonstop, is that it's stacked up against like the top 5 for me. It's just like the interchangeable ones too. It's like 8 through 5 or 8 through 6 and 5. I can interchange those, so they're all good songs. But some songs that I vibe with better than others. That's probably the main reason why it's lower. It's not a bad song at all. So, Ya Ya Ya, it's got that groovy little part. It's got those catchy lyrics in the chorus.
Yeah, like we said, Ya 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 is one of the most catchy songs.
We were both in agreement that it's one of the catchier ones. So we both like Ya Ya Ya.
Number 7 for me is gonna be Trouble. So, Trouble was when you first. Well, we listened to Obsession I think it was about a month or 2 before we actually done the album review over Obsession, because that was the first song we listened to of EXO was Obsession.
Before we done the full album reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, because Obsession was the single at the time.
Yeah.
And
so,
we listened to it way before we ever went to the album.
Mm-hmm. So Trouble was the actual first song we heard from the album besides Obsession.
Yeah.
And when I first heard Trouble, I was like, wow, this has got to be at the top of the list. Like, near the top. But
the rest of the album,
once again, when you hear the rest of the album, you're like, this is kind of at the bottom now. Because there's other songs that just top it. And just...
Because this is one of them albums where the farther down the album you get, the better it gets. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
The farther you get past the title track, when you get past the first song and the second one to a degree, everything else after it starts getting better and better.
So what was your 7?
My number 7 is Trouble.
Okay.
I was going to put Trouble at number 8 on initial listen because I didn't carry forward as much. But after going back and we listened to it a couple times, I feel like it's better vocally and everything than Y'all 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 is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, I was gonna put I was gonna change Non-Stop and put it at 6. And actually, I was gonna have Trouble at 8. But then there was another song that made me change that. And so we would have had the same thing there, but changed it.
So we both like Trouble a lot. Trouble's a good song.
It would have had Yaya in the same spot.
Yeah.
Alright, number 6.
What's your number 6, bro?
It's Ya Ya Ya.
Oh, okay.
Number 6 is Ya Ya Ya. Definitely. Like he said, like I said as well, very catchy.
It is.
More my style than his style,
yeah.
definitely. So I put it at number 6 because I like the more up-tempo songs. But when it comes to the next 5, the vocal ability is more there.
Oh, man.
In the next 5 than in Ya Ya Ya.
Okay.
What's yours?
My number 6 is Non-Stop.
Okay. So we had basically...
It was pretty much the same.
We just had them interchangeable.
Well, yeah. I really... At first, I was going to put... No, I've had Non-Stop there since the first list. Non-Stop is really groovy. It's really funky. It's Weekend vibes. Like the newer Weekend, like Starboy, you know. I love the Weekend, so when I heard this, I really enjoy Non-Stop. Non-Stop is a lot of fun. Boy, what are you doing?
I was checking Tom.
But I love Non-Stop. But yeah, but the only reason, like,
I love Non-Stop.
Like the reason he said it's not as it doesn't show off the vocal ability and nowhere near as much as the top 5 does.
And some of y'all that are watching right now may like the more catchy songs
and that's fine,
and the more groovy songs more than the vocal songs.
So
and that's okay. And that might be that might put yours, our last 3, at the top of your list.
So like, I mean, if that's how you rank them, just put your list in the comments because we want to see everyone's different lists because that's what this is about.
So my 5 is gonna be Groove.
Okay.
So Groove for me, I was gonna put Trouble at 5 at one point in time, but I listened to it again and Groove just topped it for me, and I think Groove topped Ya 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 for me as well. Groove, there was just something about it that just made me put it over the top. Like we said, those songs are very interchangeable.
It's also a Weekend vibe.
Yeah, that song right there was definitely gave me Weekend vibes.
Weekend is one of our favorite artists.
Yeah.
Like,
I just want to make you groove, babe. Yeah. So what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Baby You Are. And the reason I put Baby You Are at number 5, and I think it's very vocally, it's vocal talent. This is where you see the list for me is like straight solid. It's not going to change. These are my top 5. Baby You Are is very good. I love the acoustic sound. They're really good with acoustic sound.
Mm-hmm.
When they're singing to just an acoustic track,
we have heard one of their acoustic medleys, and
it's great.
Yeah, so they are pretty good acoustic.
So, but with competition for the top 4, it had to be number 5 because my top 4 will not change. They're there.
All right, so my number 4 for me is gonna be Baby You Are.
Oh, okay.
I put this on 4 because I think when it gets to this point in the album, when you're seeing the top 4, the vocal ability, like we said when we was looking at the booklet, it's probably the second most vocal song on the track or on the album.
Yeah.
So I put it over Groove because of the vocal ability in that one. And that kind of hints my number 3 as well. But Well, look at his number.
My number 4 is Groove. I really love Groove, like we said, like the weekend vibes. It's very groovy. I love it. It's a fun song. It's catchy, but it's a fun song. You know, it's not too poppy. It's not overly done. It's a fun time. It's a good song to just throw back and kick off. You know what I mean? Like it's a good song. It's fun, and I really enjoy that.
All right.
Number 3. Oh,
Top
man.
3 for me is going to be Day After Day. Day After Day, I put it over Baby You Are.
And this is why our list will probably be the same. But we don't know that.
We don't know that. But once again, Day After Day, top vocal ability on, like, Day After Day was the most vocal song on the album.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
most definitely.
But I didn't put it higher because I think the other 2 songs fit me better. Mm-hmm. And I like the other songs as a whole better. They're more catchy than Day After Day. Day After Day is...
Like it's acoustic based.
It's got the vocals, it's perfectly sung, but it's not as catchy as some of the songs on the album is. And so that's why I put it 3 and not top 2. So what's yours? It's going to be the same.
Day After Day. Because I really love the song, the acoustics on this one, top Baby You Are. And I couldn't put it no lower than 3. Because it just shows off so much talent in their vocals.
Yeah, because it's almost like every single person in the group
has like, their own part.
Like they done it good.
Yeah.
Like, all of them were perfect.
That's the reason why it's number 3, but it couldn't be any lower than number 3 because of the vocal ability alone. And I love their acoustic stuff. I wish they put out a whole acoustic album, to be honest with you. I would love that.
Hey, coming soon, maybe.
But, number 2.
Number 2 for me is going to have to be Butterfly Effect. And I said this because Butterfly Effect is, when it comes to the best organized song on the album, the most fully, like, 100% perfect song on the album, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, all around it's perfect. It's definitely the best song on the album, but I didn't rank it number 1 because number 1 fits my style better. I like, should I just go ahead and say my number 1 then?
No. We'll get into that.
But that's why I put Butterfly Effect number 2, which it's an amazing song. So you can definitely, it's just what you're feeling that day. Now I know what it's gonna be.
My number 2?
Yep.
My number 2 is Obsession. The album title track, both versions. We're just flipping them together because it's just a fun time. It sucks you straight into the album too. I love Obsession. It's a fun song, very vibey. It's got a bunch of cool stuff like the beginning to it, the intro. Mm-hmm. I want you, that part, and then it's like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I was actually gonna.
I love that part.
So that makes my number 1 Obsession. Now I hope y'all don't jump on me because it is the title track and that's the only one that had the music video. But I didn't rank it with the music video or because it was the title track at all. Obsession for me, like he said, the beat is crazy.
Oh, it is.
The beat's just a pull in. Like as soon as you start hearing the beat, you're gonna remember that beat.
Oh yeah.
And the rapping in this one. It was almost like all the members kind of rapped in it, and I like rap music a lot, so I put it over the top for me. One more thing about it, I was thinking of it and now I forgot. Oh yeah, I
don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's
yeah, that part
so
there,
cool.
It was catchy as well. Especially Chanyeol's part when he busted out rapping in that one part.
Oh yeah.
That was very, very catchy. And so that's what made me put Obsession number 1 because the rapping in this one, it was just all around A1 song. Now, talk about your number 1.
Number 1 is Butterfly Effect. I just feel like he said, it's the most well-rounded, perfectly produced and put together song. It's perfect. I believe it's got some of the best production on the album. It deserved a music video for itself. It's such a good track. It's such a good closer track besides with the Obsession, the Chinese version. Yeah, Butterfly Effect is definitely my favorite on the album. I don't really know much else to say about it. Like you pretty much covered everything when you talked about it.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna give the album a ranking as a whole, and I'm solid on where my ranking for a 1 out of 10 is for this album. I'm very solid.
Me too, because this album fully. I don't listen to a whole lot of albums, but you don't see a well-rounded album like this all the time. So this album ranked 1 out of 10 for me, with only being one song that I was iffy about. It's gonna have to be a 9.
It's a 9 out of 10 for me too. Go out and buy XO Obsession.
And if y'all are wondering, we are gonna get the XO version of this as well. Coming soon. We've just been kind of busy.
We've been really busy.
And we just bought something. The channel's going up literally 15 minutes after this video.
After this video, you're gonna get the big surprise.
You're gonna be, if you're watching this right now, the video's been out for 10 minutes.
Yes. And you don't even know it yet.
You don't even know it. Actually, they would because they have no post notifications on.
So
yeah.
Yes, it's a 9 out of 10 for me too. The only reason why is because of Jekyll.
Yeah.
But I rate albums very hardly anyway. So if it was gonna be a 10. It would like if you replaced Jekyll with another song that was as good as Butterfly Effect and Obsession and Day After Day, it would probably get close to a 10.
Yeah.
But with the fact that you got Jekyll and Yaw Yaw Yaw, I think it's a 9 for me.
Even with maybe another song like Trouble on the album, for me, it would still get around a 9.5 probably. But
bro, why are you so far away?
Dude, I'm just comfortable in this video, man. I'm not like all up in the camera. We're just talking to the peoples. 9
out of 10 album. You got our lists right there. So our lists were pretty close. There was just a few here and there interchangeable. Like
yeah, they were basically all interchanged.
Yeah, like my 5 and your 4 were the same. Our top 3, there was one that was different. And then right there, like you said, the Trouble and Yaw 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 was kind of flipped after you moved Non-Stop down. So like, our lists were pretty close. So I think we're perfectly fine with those placements. We want to see your list down below in the comments. So go down there and put your ranking. Be respectful to others. Remember that everybody has their own opinions of albums, and it's all music, and it's supposed to be fun and a discussion. So
we can't wait to do some more of these album reviews. Actually, I really enjoy doing this, to be honest. So
I love talking about music. So
the Lot album review gonna be up there soon.
We're gonna have to order the album.
Mama EP gonna be up there soon. That one is probably gonna be a hard one as well.
Tell me what is love. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. What?
Alright, man, we're getting out of here. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff.
And click the bell.
Well, y'all know what we do with the crew.
It on Tip Gang.
6ville, man.
Peace.